Time in our life, we all want to experience fame, whether it be local or worldwide. And the folks at Local Celebrity Theater want to do just that. They're giving everyone a chance to shine. Participants work with actors to hone their skills, and what sets this organization apart is their work with several national charities. Here to tell us more is founder Chris Manetakis.
Hello.
Welcome to Open.
Thank you very much.
So, tell me about your organization.
Well, Local Celebrity Theater is a nonprofit company that we had started. I've always been involved in theater, like since I was a kid, and I performed in high school. And
dangerous thing, performing in high school. I did it myself. Changed my life.
It really does. It's, you know, it's a excuse me. It really is a place where people get to find themselves and grow, and you make a lot of friends. And for me, it was something that was always a very big deal in high school. You know, we did all the shows, and then you graduate and it comes to an end, and it's something that you love to do so much, and then what? You know, either you could try to make it at a professional level, or there really is not many opportunities for you to continue, you know, doing something that you love. So from when I was about 17, which is years ago, you know, I wanted to start some type of an organization that, you know, would let us perform, but we didn't really have the resources, and I didn't really have the connections to make it happen. You know, and I felt it'd be a little selfish just to start a group for the sake of, I want to perform, you know?
Okay.
Like that really, I just thought it was selfish. So I came up with this idea. I just feel like we're in a very negative time. There's a lot of negativity out there, and there needs to be more positive things for people to do. And I feel like, you know, helping other people is kind of a lost art right now. You know, so I thought coupling a theater group, which, you know, we get casts of like 50 or so people for some of our shows.
Big cast.
Coupling that along with, you know, some type of charity would encourage those people to get involved in some charity work, and maybe, you know, branch out from there. Maybe get their family involved or their friends, you know, to do more positive things. So that's where the idea came from for this group.
Okay, so I want to join your company. What do I do? I want to be a star.
Okay.
Make me a star. Come
Make
on.
you a star.
I want to be a star.
You could go
what do
on
I do? You want me to sing,
to,
dance? Do I have to act? What do I have to do?
You could do a bit right here if you like. You could audition right now.
Okay, I'll get back to that later. I like that idea a lot. Okay.
We have open auditions for all of our performances. We really encourage anyone to come out, different age groups. It doesn't matter your level of experience. Our motto is entertain, educate, and inspire. And that's what we do. You know, we put on shows, we entertain people, but we approach it from an educational standpoint. We like to work with people and teach people really the basics of theater. We don't just throw you on stage and, you know, you do whatever you want. You know, we try to work with you and, you know, hone your skills and all that. And then the inspire part comes, you know, we try to inspire people to do positive things in the community.
Okay, so I want to be a star.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what everybody's thinking. I know, I want to cut right to the chase here. So when's the next time I can show up to be a star, and what do I have to do? Do I go, where do you post the call? Mm-hmm. What do I have to show up? Do I have to have a song? Do I bring my accompanist? You know,
well,
my boombox with my, you know.
Yeah, we post our audition notices normally on our website, which is localcelebritytheater.com.
Okay.
We're also on Facebook, so you can find us there. Just search Local Celebrity Theater, we'll pop up. That's where we post most of our audition notices. And we will have auditions coming up in September. I don't have an exact date yet, but you could check back. That's for our next show. But normally we'll tell you, you know, if we're doing a musical, you have to just, you know, perform part of a song. Sometimes we do, you know, dramas or comedies, and we'll have sides provided, like people could read, you know, scenes and all that type of thing. So that's pretty much what we do, you know, for auditions.
So if I have to sing something, what is your next show, a musical, or you don't know yet?
Our next show will be musical.
Okay,
yeah.
You know, tell me about the next show. What's the next show?
The next show actually is a throwback to the old like Rat Pack sort of era. So it's the Johnny Valentino variety show.
Okay.
And
it's an original show.
It's an original show.
Okay.
It's an original show. We do original stuff sometimes. So it should be a lot of fun. But it's you know, old standard songs and some musical theater songs and comedy sketches, original comedy sketches and stuff like that. So it really should be a lot of fun. And that's going to be probably a teen through, you know, as old as possible kind of show.
And how big's the cast?
The cast for that, I would like ideally between 60 to 70 people.
60 to a Broadway cast
Yeah.
is 25 people.
Yeah.
You have 60 to 70
60 to
people.
70.
So obviously there's a great opportunity for anyone to get on stage here.
Yeah, I really don't like turning people away.
I guess not.
Oh, I really
like
don't.
that.
I
That's
think
terrific.
everybody I think really deserves the opportunity, and I try very hard. People are at different levels, and what I do as president, and most of the time I direct the shows, you just try to showcase everybody. Show their strengths. Like if you're not a strong singer, I won't have you get up there and sing. We'll figure out something else that you could do to get you some, shine time. So I really work very hard with every single member of the cast to give them some time.
So do you cast and then create the show?
This one is a little tricky. It's a little of both.
Okay, okay.
We have, I'm actually going to be in it, and we have some people who've performed with us before who we know definitely are going to be a part of it.
Okay, so what are you playing? What's your role? What's your role?
I don't want to spoil it.
Okay,
I don't want to spoil it.
But I want to audition. Do I show up with Sinatra? What do I come in with?
Yeah, absolutely. You could show up and just sing an old standard song or some type of musical theater song.
Okay.
And that's it, and we go from there.
And if I don't sing, I show up anyway.
If you don't sing, we are also going to be doing like comedy skits and things like that. So you could prepare like a short comedy monologue.
Okay.
Just so we get your comedic timing down and see what you could do from an acting standpoint.
You know what the secret of comedy is? Ask me what the secret of comedy is.
What is the secret?
Timing.
There you go.
That's an old joke. It's an
true.
old barrel joke. Actually, I came out of theater myself, so I was one of the first male understudy in Greece on Broadway. Did 2 years on Broadway, so I know it, and it was my life, and still is to a certain extent. So I love it. It's a great passion, and it's really what's really wonderful here is that you are giving anybody a chance to be on stage, and your generosity is very unusual, and I know this business of the theater very, very well, and it's interesting that you have that approach because a lot of places don't. They're very, very limiting, and they, in a community theater, normal community theater situation, there's a script and there's X number of people and there's X number of roles, and that cast size is finite.
Yeah.
And you're actually saying to anybody, hey, come on. We're going to get you on stage. Now, at some point, maybe you're going to have 150 people, and you're not going to have a stage big enough.
Yeah.
So hopefully you're going to have that problem down the line.
Yeah, we want to get to a point. We just started June of 2010 was our first performance. We've only been around a little over a year.
Sure. Let's show some pictures here while you're. Go ahead. Keep talking.
Yeah. So we've been around a little over a year. We've already done over 10 performances.
Okay.
Which is pretty crazy.
Tell me some of the shows. Some of the things you've done.
We've done
we've
done a cabaret performance. We've done a show, Dog Sees God: Confessions of a Teenage Blockhead by Burt Royal, which is a great show that deals with bullying and stuff like that.
Oh, I love that. That's great.
We've done a Broadway review last year.
Okay.
During the holidays, we actually did an original production called Telethon for Santa, which I co-wrote with a friend of mine, and it was
sort of
basically like, times are tough.
Tell us what we're looking at right here.
Right now, this is myself in the middle there with a broom. This is us doing a number from Curtains, Show People.
Okay.
That was in our Broadway review last year.
Okay.
Okay.
Roll some more pictures if you've got them, and we'll tell us about this.
This is maybe 1/3 of the cast for Telethon for Santa. We had about 70 people in that show. It was insane.
Everybody looks like they're having a lot of fun.
It was such a great time. It really was. And, to have everybody together during the holidays, a lot of old friends and, people brought, family members to be a part of the cast. So it was really cool to have everybody all together for that. I don't know if we have anything else.
You got any more shots there that we can talk about?
Nope, that's us. We're back.
Okay, so this sounds like a phenomenal opportunity. You have a production coming up.
We have
very
a production
soon
coming
here.
up.
Would you like to talk a little bit about that? And I know that's imminent.
It is this weekend.
Okay.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The Friday and Saturday shows are at 8 p.m. The Sunday show is a matinee at 3 p.m. It's going to be at Lehman High School, which is at 3000 East Tremont Avenue in the Bronx, right over the Hutch. This show is called Could Have Been Broadway. It's a review. It's a musical review, but what we did, instead of doing a tradition,
could have been Broadway.
So
Okay.
instead of traditional Broadway songs, we took songs that you might know from film, or we took, you know, pop songs or
Sure.
rock songs going back from the 50s up until present day. And we pretty much dramatized them on stage. It's almost like real life music videos. But it's a really cool thing that we have going on. There's 18 numbers in the show.
Okay.
So it's a lot of fun.
Well, it sounds great. It's wonderful. And, you know, Chris, it sounds terrific. I think you're doing a great thing out there. It sounds like a lot of fun for a lot of people.